Peace, happy new day. Welcome to Stretch and Chill, another Sunday. Welcome to Juneteenth edition. I almost didn't show up this morning thinking like, hey, it's Juneteenth. People are probably going to be out and about and enjoying Juneteenth festivities. What's up? But just in case that wasn't the case, I was like, you know what? Let's not break this new tradition that we've been starting by doing Stretch and Chill. So we're going to get started immediately doing some shoulder rolls. Got some eBay in the back. eBay in the back, courtesy of Juneteenth. eBay is they're actually African, French, Cuban women, but they bring in a lot of Yoruba music and stuff to into their art form. So I have a huge heart, huge respect for the work that they're doing in the musical space. Let's take a moment to breathe, dropping into the breath right now. So inhale deeply and exhale fully out through the mouth. Inhale deeply through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Let's go ahead and immediately start some shoulder rolls, just waking up the body, waking up the torso, rolling the shoulders to the back. And if you're popping on here and you're like, what is Juneteenth? You may have been hearing about it for the last couple of years, but Juneteenth is now an official federal holiday. Juneteenth marks the time when 20 troops? I think it was 20 troops marched into Galveston, Texas to emancipate those slaves those enslaved people that were still enslaved. They had been told that slavery was over, so the Union troops came down and eradicated all of that. So now it is being recognized as a federal holiday. So we have it today and we have it tomorrow. You might be saying like, well, let's roll the shoulders to the front. Today is also Father's Day, so love and light to all of those who have helped usher life into this world as well. Thank you for your divine masculinity, your divine male presence. Rolling the shoulders to the front. But also, once again, because Juneteenth is a federal holiday, we celebrate it today because today is the 19th, but also tomorrow is substitute Juneteenth. And you may be wondering why. Is it because of Father's Day? Not necessarily. In order for Juneteenth to be a federal holiday, that means that people have to get a day off. So enjoy Juneteenth today, and we'll be enjoying Juneteenth tomorrow as people get a paid, depending on what state you're in, if you're in the United States, a paid day off. So once again, if you're just joining, we got eBay playing in the background to commemorate today for Juneteenth. Let's start some seated cat-cows. Inhale, drawing the chest forward, and exhale, sending the spine to the back. Just doing this a couple of times, waking up the spine. So in honor of Juneteenth, I was also curious, when did slavery end in Puerto Rico? It actually was recognized to have ended 10 years after it was in the United States. So in the States it was, I think it was 1863 that we looked up, 1863, June 1862, 1863. In Puerto Rico, that's March 22nd, 1878. So nearly 15 years after slavery was ended in the United States, it ended in Puerto Rico. So officially recognized. Let's drop our left ear to our left shoulder and inhale deeply, opening up space along the right side of the neck. And exhale fully. Let's switch to the opposite side. Right shoulder, right ear, opening up space on this side as well. So there's a couple of fun facts about enslavement in general as far as the official dates. So many of us do not know those dates, but once again, slavery officially ended in the States in 1863, in Puerto Rico in 1878. Inhale deeply, exhale fully. Let's Bring our head up, shaking out the wrists just a little bit, clasp the hands, rolling out the wrists. And so I celebrate Juneteenth as basically Independence Day. Independence Day for Black people, for African American people. It is very apparent that we were not included in the Constitution. Let's roll the fingers the other way. We were not included in the Constitution. So for me, July 4th is just another day. But it wasn't until maybe 3 or 4 years ago when I was it was 2019 actually, when I was working my Queenie's coloring books booth at the Juneteenth festival we had outside of the Georgia Dome, now known as the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Let's go on to all fours. The Mercedes-Benz Stadium, where on that last day of the 3-day event, we had fireworks going and there were so many beautiful melanated people out. Go ahead and start to take your cat-cows. And there were so many beautiful melanated people out. I was like, man, this is our Independence Day. This is what we do for us. We don't celebrate the same way on July 4th. I'm sorry, but red, white, and blue does not resonate with me in the way that it does on July 4th for people eating rocket pops and barbecuing. Man, I am a vegan, vegetarian, indigenous woman, so July 4th does not resonate with me at all, but Juneteenth does. So thank you for joining for this Juneteenth special stretch and chill. A little bit of information in the background. And now let's really get into our practice. I'm going to turn this up and cue you along the way. Feel free to listen to Ibe. Keep moving through your cat-cow.
She sings it, and she's really into it, and she sings it really well. And she doesn't live in Paris, in France.
Let's come down to child's pose. We're here for about 3 to 5 breaths. All right, tuck the tailbone under, come back up, transitioning into puppy posture. So elbows are forward, walking the hips back, sinking down into the shoulders. Inhale deeply. Squeezing the shoulders together just a little bit to create some integrity there. Pressing into your fingertips. You might feel this across the back body, under the arms, across the shoulders. This is your pocket. Alright, tuck the tailbone under. Come back up to all fours. Let's thread the needle. Bring the right hand down. Open your heart out to the left. Reach up. Exhale, bring your left hand under and through. Peace. Welcome to Stretch and Chill, Juneteenth edition. So we got some music from eBay in the background. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Enjoy the Yoruba beats. Enjoy the Yoruba singing. Press up. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Left hand comes down. Open your heart out to the right. Right hand comes up. Deep breath in. Open up space through that back body. Bring the right hand under and through. Who you are. Into loving arms. Bring your left hand down, press up, and rock back onto all fours, rolling the shoulders back for a moment. If you know the words to the song, feel free to sing along. Adjust that fro. Curl the shoulders forward. And let's see, I wanted to get into, actually, let's do a down dog. Let me shift this a little bit. I'm also charging my phone, so the stability is a little weird right now. Let's move into down dog. Bring your hands to the mat, tuck the toes under, seeing the hips up and back. Opening up space through the calf muscles. Pedal out the knees. Nice and strong in the hands as well. Opening up space in the legs. Maybe your hips sway side to side a little bit. Breathing deeply, dropping the head, sending the hips up and back. the knees back down. Bring the right foot up and through for low lunge. Squeezing the thighs in together just a little bit. Let's come up to one knee. Rolling those shoulders back, tucking the tailbone under. Opening up space here. And you know what, let's go into some arms of ma'at. So blending a little kinetic yoga in here today. Turning your torso to the right. Bring your arms out like you're opening your arms into wings. If you cannot get both arms, you can take your front arm to the outside of your leg and just open up, tucking the tailbone, letting the shoulders be heavy, raising the chin, arms fully out. You can also come into modified arms here. Inhale deeply, exhale fully, and release. Coming back to the front, also a move that we do in kinetic yoga. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, drop the head back, not crunching the back of the neck, but just slightly. On the inhale, bring the head back up, tucking the tailbone under, using a little balance. On the exhale, bring the arms out, opening the chest, looking up towards the sky, slight little back bend here. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, let's bring the arms down. Let's do that same thing on the other side. Coming to all fours, left leg is going to be up and through. Squeezing the thighs together. Come up to one leg. We're here for a couple of breaths. Inhale deeply. Tuck that tailbone. It's going to open up space in here, activating your thigh. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Let's do some wings of ma'at. So turning your torso to the left, reaching the arms out. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. If you need, bring one hand down to slightly turn, or you can bring the hands up. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Release. Come back to the front. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Press the thumbs back. Exhale, hands come together. Inhale, gaze up towards the hands. Exhale, drop the head back slightly. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, arms separate, opening the chest towards the sky. Slight little back bend. Tuck the tailbone under to protect that lower back. On the next inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, bring the hands down. So that was slightly modified, bringing in a little kinetic yoga. Maybe you have a little heat. Let's bring the left foot down. Right foot comes up. We're going to go into warrior one. So honoring all of our, for Juneteenth, honoring those African ancestors that were enslaved, that unfortunately did not see emancipation. We venerate them right now in this space. So bring your back knee to the ground. Squeeze the thighs together. Inhale, sweep the palms up for modified warrior. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Feeling that bit of heat. Holding fast, just as a warrior does, with clear mind. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. And bring the arms down. We'll do the same thing on the other side. It's often said that the best warriors have a clarity about them. Squeeze the thighs. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Have a clarity about them, even when they're in battle. To be enraged and emotional and not be a master of self when you're in battle is surely to get you killed. Relax the shoulders down. Press those thumbs back. Challenge yourself. Tuck the tailbone under. Squeeze the thighs in. This is a very simple move, but because of all the things that are working here, it's extremely active. Engaging the core. Squeezing the navel in and up. Exhale, we paint the hands down. Let's come down to a child's pose. Bringing the toes together, knees wide, knees really wide. Opening up space in those hip flexors, reaching the arms forward, forehead down to the mat. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling fully. One more, inhaling deeply. And exhaling fully. Coming back onto all fours. We're going to take one more power posture. We're going to take warrior 2 today. Bringing the right foot up and through. Back knee on the ground. Modified warrior. Inhale, raise your left arm and then right arm. But you're still gazing over your front arm. This is modified warrior. Warrior 2. Warrior 2 is actually done standing. Opening up the chest, gazing over your front arm, making sure the shoulders are directly over your hip points. Tuck the tailbone under. Breathe. One more breath, inhaling deeply. Exhale fully. Release into reverse warrior, dropping the left arm. Inhale, right arm comes up. And let's send it forward. Elbow to knee, left arm up and over. Opening up the side body. And come back to your warrior 2. And let's come down. Let's switch to the other side. Take your time getting there. Whichever feels comfortable to you, making your way into your warrior 2. We're here for a couple of breaths. Inhale deeply. Peace. Exhale fully. Reverse warrior. And send it forward. Another way that I wanted to play, or another reason I wanted to play eBay this morning is because enslaved people are not just black. They're not just African or African American. There are enslaved people all over the world that might today identify as other indigenous people, but we're all original people. Okay? And let's bring the arms down. Let's come down to the mat. However you get there, extend the legs out. Shift the butt cheeks. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Whichever forward fold you take today. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling fully, release. Release, release, release. After all of that work, being a true warrior, this is the moment to release. Once you've won the war. Inhale deeply. And exhale fully. Let's come on up. Make your way up. Let's cross the right leg over the left for a lower spinal twist. Use your left arm to hook around the leg and gaze over your back shoulder. Inhaling deeply. Sitting up nice and tall, shoulders rolled back, not collapsing in the chest here. Exhaling fully. Maybe point and flex that front foot, keeping integrity in the leg. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully and switch. Release. Right leg goes out, left leg comes in. On your exhale, twist a bit deeper. And release. Let's come into butterfly, bringing our feet together. It's okay if the soles of your feet are really far out. Bring them in as close as is comfortable. Rolling the shoulders back, clasping the ankles, roll the shoulders back, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale deeply. And on an exhale, send your chest forward, folding over your front legs, keeping your spine nice and long. Straight line from the tip of your crown down to the tailbone. You can use your elbows to gently press your thighs open, opening up space in the groin here. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Use your hands, use your thumbs to give the inside of your feet a little massage, a little self-soothing here. Massaging the toes, the balls of the feet. The arches of the feet down to the heels. And release. Let's come into log pile with the legs. So it doesn't matter which one you do first, but cross the right leg under you, and then cross the left leg on top, coming into log pile with the legs. If this is enough for you, you're already starting to feel an expansion in the glute. Awesome. You can bring your hands down to the mat and drop your chest forward just as much as is comfortable. So I'm not doing as much. I'll turn sideways actually, so you all can see. Just slightly forward, opening up space. Opening up space along the side of the leg. You're also welcome to, actually we'll just do forward, one breath, inhale deeply, and exhale fully, come back up, rotate to the left, bring in the right hand to the knee, rotate, inhale deeply, exhale fully to twist. One more breath, inhale deeply, exhale fully, and release other side. Unravel the legs, take your time. And then the left leg comes under, right leg on top. This is Gomukhasana, I think it's called, but cow legs. And then left arm comes over for a spinal twist. The spinal twist, because of how our legs are, is also opening up space in the almost towards the piriformis, on the getting towards that glute. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully, deepen your twist. One more breath. And release, come back to center. I forgot to come forward, so with a straight back, gently bring your chest forward. Arms can be out to give you some stability.
Do foot forward or no? Foot forward or no?
No, foot's on the ground. If you're, bring your feet out a little bit. Does that help? That's okay. You can go back to butterfly.
It's on that. Toe.
Okay. Do you feel that in your flexor? Okay. Just sitting up tall. There you go. Inhale deeply. And exhale fully. Go ahead and unravel. Send your legs out long. Shake them out, shake them out, shake them out. Actually, let's sit in a comfortable seat, whatever that means to you. Roll the shoulders back a couple times. Shoulders forward a couple times. And then let's bring our hands to our heart space. Peace, you just joined us for the very end of Stretch and Chill. But let's bring our hands to our heart. And I thank you for being here another Sunday morning. I think this is the 8th one in a row. A little test of consistency for myself, but also sharing this space with you all. So Stretch and Chill, I know it's kind of you come, you pop on, you might get one move in and then you leave, but I appreciate you being here, especially for this Juneteenth special where I was able to drop a couple facts, drop some knowledge about the enslavement in both Puerto Rico and the United States when it was eradicated on paper. Let's be certain about that, on paper. Today might also be Father's Day for you or for someone that you love, so let's also honor that in our heart at the moment. And let's bring our hands up to our forehead and bow one another out of another Sunday Stretch and Chill. Thank you so much for being here. I really enjoy doing these free ones with you all. It is just a small snippet of what I actually do in my in-person classes and my virtual classes. Nucultur is coming soon, so I'm creating my own virtual yoga studio called Nucultur. Man, there's so many things I want to say about that, but yoga really is a way of life. What we do here on the mat is a tiny subset, is a portion. It's like saying my hand is my body. No, this is just the hand. The hand is a part of the body. So I do not pretend that in Nucultur we are exploring the full range of the spirituality of yoga, because it can be a spiritual practice, but bringing some people some relief in this crazy time that we live in, relief in the body, and some calmness of the breath. That is what we do in Nucultur. So I already have that link up in my bio. There's not much content on there just yet, but all of these Sunday stretch and chills, they'll be available on Instagram for the next week up until the next Sunday, and then they'll go onto there. So if you want to access the archives of the last 8 that we've been doing, please go ahead and support and sign up in advance for my virtual studio. We will be having live classes, virtual live classes, and of course, if you're here in Puerto Rico, if you're in Rincon, I have classes on Thursdays and Saturdays at La Paz Studio in Rincon. And if you want a really special treat, Saturdays, Rumba Rincon, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. There is a Rumba drumming circle. We do our yoga at 10:15, probably about 10:30 with the time of the year that it's at. We start at 10. We start yoga at 10:30, but you can come. The drumming is going on, so we're doing yoga to drumming by the beach side with plenty of island fruit to go around. The island fruit is included, and then afterwards you can pick up some instruments and learn a couple of beats with the rest of the drummers. And we can also go for a swim and do tons of stuff. But all of that is included in Rumba Rincon. That link is also in my bio. So hope to see you soon, in-person class, my virtual class, or next Sunday at Stretch and Chill. Hit me up in the DMs. I love feedback. Was this helpful to you? Was it not helpful to you? What would you like to see more of? What serves you in your practice? Happy Father's Day. Happy Juneteenth.